Something I've been meaning to do is fix this up, and don't know why, just kind of want to make it better. Can't tell you why. Just something to powder coat, something to do, and I think I can freshen that up and obviously put a new cord on it, and get this off there. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. I just don't know yet. I think it's kind of cute. I think it works. I used to have an extra bulb for it somewhere. Wonder where you could find a bulb for that. But see, this looks like Rudolph's nose here. Let's not drop it. So maybe you could get a bulb that size and paint it red, because it just barely glows as I remember. This has not been on, and this actually was in a basement on a lake, and it was kind of a mess actually. So let's see what we can do with it. Let me clean up a little bit around here. I kind of got a little out of hand. I had projects up at the house, so let's figure out what we're going to paint it. So we got the red ball lamp. We've got the let's put this in a little bit safer place. We've got the green here. I'm probably gonna clean that wood some. So what color would this want to be? I don't know. Sure takes up a lot of room. Not like a lava lamp or anything, but it's okay. Okay, that's pretty good there. That ought to be just fine. I did look at this bulb. I'm gonna look on the Jungle website, as it said, 130 volt, 7.5 watts. Okay, so it's about that size. So see if I can find that. I'd be curious to see. So we've got this apart. I've got some cables hanging off the vise there that I'm going to try to do. But I'm not going to take this apart. I just cleaned it a little bit and just kind of leave it alone. So I have to do a little bit of wiring here, but I'm kind of afraid to take it apart. I don't know if that wooden thing does anything important. And they glued it in there. I tried pretty hard to get it out, so I'm not going to try any harder than that. But that's pretty good right there. I can get that in and out of there. And all I did was I ran a wire down the tube in the middle, and I put a bolt on the bottom of it, and that ought to be just fine. So let's spray it with some brake clean and get her going here. So you got to get it up on here enough to where, you know, when you put it in, you don't have to touch it. I can touch it coming out of there, but there's what we got. So let's hang it right here on my little thing, and we'll spray that down, and then we'll get the powder going. I haven't decided what color yet. That's not been the point. You know, this stuff's okay, but it doesn't really come out in mass volume, but it does okay. I mean, I'm going to just get the scum off that. It's fair enough. It doesn't come out in the big streams, which I think is kind of wasteful. So, but I got it. I think I'm going to stick with this Denko. Okay. All right. Let's get the oven going. Let's just hit start and lower oven. Start. Okay. Got the air compressor compressed. Everything's good. Ready to shoot. Okay, well, I've made my decision. I have this kind of skimpy wire here. It's plenty enough for what we're doing, and I got this right here. It matches. So keep a couple of those in stock. You never know when they're going to work. So I think that'll be just fine to run that little light bulb. 3 amps. Okay, it'll be plenty. Do you think it makes even a portion of an amp, that little bulb? Yeah. What do brake lights make? A couple of amps, you know, something like that. Nothing big. This will be fine. Put the FLIR on, make sure it doesn't overheat. Well, I'm getting ready to put my PPE on, or whatever you call it, the respirator. So it's going to sound like that. So let's get this thing out of here Always check around down in there and make sure there's no bugs in that thing. So no bugs in the mask is a good thing. Okay, so, well, let's turn that off. Okay. So, oh, ouch. Alright, woo. Okay, so here we go. Let's see where we are on the shot here. Okay, pretty good. So I got my 10,000 volts ready to go. Okay, that's going pretty good. Okay, turn it around here. All right. Okay, that about does it. So let's hang it in here. All right, we'll look at it in just a second. All right, she's in the oven. It's just fine. The 25 minutes here. Strictly decorative, not a big deal, not industrial coating or anything like that. Okay. All you gotta do is clean up, shop for like a little bit, maybe see about getting this wire going to this here, I guess. Okay. All right. That's about the perfect color for an olive, a green olive anyway. Black olive it would be black-ish. Don't eat black olives. Those things are weird. It's a weird chemical they use to make them black. Don't eat them things. Okay, let's see how we look in there. Yeah, it looks good. Looks fine. It's gonna be all right. Gotta let it sort of flow a little bit more. It's kind of a cold day, so it does affect things like this. So I'm over there working on the electrical stuff, so we'll end up there next. Okay, end. Off. Alright, we're gonna just let her sit there for a while and cool down. Go over and wire her up. Okay. Oh, what a dismal day. Well, there it is. I didn't notice it, but it got a little dent in it right there. I guess somebody was drinking. So let's thread it up and put the switch on it and see what it looks like. I think that's a really nice thing. Let's wire it up. I changed my mind on wires, but it don't matter. Wire's wire. But the kind I got, you couldn't separate it. It was full of that single cast stuff, so it's just fine. Okay, well they're soldered in. As you all know me, I'm real big on that. So got my shrink tube ready to go. I see no issues here. All we got to do now is fit this in. Piece of cake, right? Yep, it is. Okay, well, I got that switch in there. Let's put it somewhere that looks a little nicer. Yeah, that looks a little nicer. It's better than that anyway, huh? Okay, so let's see if it works. I got it plugged into a surge protector thing. I don't know how many of those I've ever put in. Not too many of these little thummy switchy things, but well, let's find out. You ready? There you go. All right. Sounds like Rudolph's nose. All right. Let's take it up to the house and I'll see what I can do with it. Yay! Yeah, I hurt my hand pretty bad too when I hurt myself the other day, so that's okay. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Wish they had some kind of little relief down here. Do they? Like a little... No, it just sits on the cord. Well, it makes you wonder. If you put some pads around it, I think I got some up at the house. Maybe that'll just be something else to do. Well, let's stand back and look at the beauty of it. I think that's pretty good. I'm sure that the people who had this before me would be proud. Okay. Let's go up to the house and see what it looks like. Lord, like I say, I don't have a very big house and every little square foot matters, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. Might make a good Christmas present for somebody you don't like. Well, it just turned 5 o'clock. That's amazing, isn't it? I'm not kidding either. It's on my phone. I'm not faking it. I just walked in the door and I found these little feet to put on it, and it makes it a lot more stable with a wire. So here we go. Let's turn it on. All right. And I'm going to see if I can find backup bulbs for it. I thought I had one somewhere, but Lord only knows. So let's back up and so put that on a timer. See, gonna chime 5, and put that on a timer for 5 o'clock, and you know when to start drinking. In moderation now, okay? Okay, well that's it. So give me a thumbs up just for something to do while I'm trying to convalesce here a little bit, and try to just keep from going crazy. I have this long list of little tiny itty things I can do that I put off because they're little tiny itty things and I don't want to do them. So I got a couple other things tonight to kind of keep me busy, but I get bored so easily. I'm so easily drawn astray. Okay. I don't know. See what I mean? It's so big that you can't put it under the cabinet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to look and see if I can find the bulb. Tell you what, let me try that. If I find the bulb, I'll do bonus footage. If I don't, in any amount of time, I'll just stop. Okay, well, lights out on this one. Okay. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. We'll do something later. Well, the light bulb don't look like it's going to be much of a problem. You can get them. They seem to be everywhere, so I just don't remember seeing them. Of course, you don't look for them unless you need them. So I'll probably just see if I can find an incandescent one somewhere. And once again, I don't care if it's you know, if it's clear or whatever. I'll paint it red and I'll dim it down. So there's LEDs, there's anything you want. And I think just plain painting it would be just fine because I think that's all we got here. Just got to watch the base size. Nothing hard about it at all. All right, thanks again. Talk to you later.